Hey, this time on Tunes and Tunes, we're gonna tear into the Vista.
Yeah. Like did the yeah.
Yep. We're keeping it.
Yep. So in this video, we're going to start by draining the... I'm saying a different...
In this video, we're going to start with draining the fuel tank, cleaning out the interior of glass, and disassembling the engine to prep for the engine removal.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna remove the engine.
Well,
and we have merch.
Merch!
It may or may not be available online yet, but
merch.com.
this is what it looks like, this Vista shirt.
It's all the Japanese you need to know.
That's it.
Merch.com.
Merch.com. Let's get to work.
Before we tear into the car, we need to get it up on jack stands and get the hood out of the way. Since we don't know a whole lot about this car, we'll be figuring out how to take everything apart as we go. For instance, this is the single overhead cam 4G63 that was mostly in non-turbo gallants from the late 80s and early 90s, but more on the engine in another video. Now we're going to get everything in the engine bay out of the way to pull the head off and out. With the head out of the way, we can remove the driver's side engine mount.
Oh, what are you doing here, Coop?
Gotta get them shots.
It's all about the shots. Oh, Alex is getting to work.
Ready? Oh,
that was ready. Oh, look at that. That looks tasty.
no, don't lose this.
If an animal comes out of here, I'm gonna run.
Okay, well, hopefully I don't lose this in the bottom of 5 gallons of kerosene.
It's kerosene.
At this point. Oh,
nice
not
job.
as bad as
That doesn't look that bad.
No, I was really nervous about that.
That looks pretty good. Why don't I smell anything?
I smell it.
Okay. Probably because I have COVID.
The smell is gone.
Oh yeah, I smell it there.
It's too long.
We need to drop the fuel tank, so all of the old fuel needs to be drained out first.
Oh, it smells real bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't smell it at all.
Well, I do now. My COVID cleared up.
Oh, that's only like 2 gallons in.
Wow. You know what this gas smells like? It smells like the Crayola markers that are scented. It smells like the grape Crayola marker. Oh man. It's almost done.
Yeah, it is actually. So there was probably
About 7 gallons.
not even
6.
That was 5. This hasn't even probably been filled with a gallon.
Yeah, it's true. Let's check on Cooper.
Now it's time to clean out the interior. We mentioned before that the passenger window had been broken, so we need to get all the glass cleaned up and the seats removed so we can get a deep clean of the interior.
Okay, so we're trying to get the seats out, and we try and pull the driver's seat, and it's not coming. So I'm like, what is going on? There's this big old wire harness. So we keep looking. Oh look, it's the ECU mounted to the bottom of the driver's seat. Wow, look at that.
That's silly. All the Japanese you need to know.
That's it. That's all the Japanese you need to know. Oh, what are we gonna do about that, Coop?
Oh, you know, unplug
Not
it.
mounted there.
Yeah, no.
Not mounted there.
No, we're gonna remote mount it.
Mounted in the engine bay before that.
Remote mount.
Yeah. Wow. All right, let's get this seat up.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work.
Oh. All right, so this is the ECU. It goes like this, and it mounts up underneath the driver's seat. The wire harness for the ECU is under the driver's seat and goes back. Yeah, it goes back. So we'll figure that out. Interesting, very interesting. The first of many for this car. Right, Coop?
That's right.
Right, Alex?
Next, we need to drain the oil so we don't have to drain it while it's on the engine hoist.
Did you?
I done cleaned it.
Oh, here.
I think that's how you drop the trans out, because I don't know if it'll fit.
All right.
Oh, you're right. It has to go down.
It has been de-seated
My thought
and a
was-
quick vacuum.
My thought was when the head's off, we're gonna use
Gonna have to go a little bit
more
to get it nice,
push
but
the transmission down and lift it out, and then once it's above the rail, we're gonna let it fall flat.
Yeah.
That's all.
progress.
When you do a 2G, you go like this and then pull it out.
Before we can drain the transmission, we need to remove this splash cover in order to reach the drain plug.
I'm gonna shut up.
Punch that stuff
All right. What color is it? I think it's gonna be brown.
Not these times.
in.
Oh no! What is in that? Water?
That's bad day soup.
God, you put too much creamer in your coffee.
Okay, so the guy did say that it was they stopped driving it because of a botched transmission swap. And I believe it.
Like, that doesn't mean fill the transmission with water.
Is that water?
I don't know. Water could dilute it like that.
It looks like butterscotch pudding.
Look at the.
Oh man. There's a lot in there too.
Oh, here, let me do a few. Oh, come on. Look, it's one of those pretty lattes.
Oh look, you made a heart. Like an
heart.
actual heart.
I like it a latte.
Wow. That was a full send.
That's nice, too.
Hey, you know what?
Oh,
It's an accordion exhaust.
Hey, this has a front sway bar. That's a feature.
where?
Feature.
Right here.
Oh, it does.
Bolted right there.
There, right there.
Sway Bar City.
So that's good.
Boy, that looks tasty.
There's a lot in there.
Not really. It's just draining slow.
Supposed to have like 2.5 quarts.
It's just draining super slow because it's sludgy.
So what do you think, Doc? Can you save him?
I think it needs a rebuild. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Coop, what are we doing?
I'm gonna get a hammer.
We're trying to get the axles out. That's what you're supposed to say.
Not the body hammer. Okay.
It's not the
I don't need that.
I'm trying to help.
What do I need a hammer for?
I needed a hammer. All right, now we need the axle nut.
Nut.
We need to remove the axles in order to pull the engine and transmission out of the car, starting with the passenger side.
Look at this ball joint.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna get replaced. All this is.
Yeah. Oh, they got red Loctite on it. That's
It's a
good.
squished joint.
That?
It's grease. I'm kidding.
Grease.
Well,
Grease.
it's a lock
It's
nut.
pretty greasy.
Yeah. All right. So to pop that out of the trans,
I'm gonna put the fill plug back in wherever I sat it.
what does it smell like? Gear oily. Yeah, it does smell like gear oil.
In there.
It's like cereal milk. After Lucky Charms.
After like
What?
three
Why
bowls
would it
of
be
Lucky
that?
Charms. It's magically delicious.
How much of that milk are you able to reuse?
Enough for a second bowl.
You don't have like a whole gallon of reusable cereal milk?
Usually.
Really?
I use a lot
It gets
of
better
milk.
with age.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta add some back in.
Well, yeah, and then once you're done with your bowl, you put it in a gallon of milk.
I would say
And
after
you just reuse it.
two bowls of Lucky Charms and it starts to gray, that's the best spot.
Yeah. And then you save it for later. You save it for next time.
Savor for later.
I'm a back nine kind of guy.
It's Anthony.
It's golf.
You understand?
Usually CV shafts aren't this hard to get out, but this one put up a fight.
All right, there's one.
The other side.
Now we need to get the driver's side shaft out.
There you go. That was it. Nice.
I mean,
Now that everything is out of the way, we're ready to pull out the engine and transmission.
Thanks for watching. We'll get the engine and transmission pulled in the next video.
Yep, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.